All right, so we're live now. I'm gonna go over Euro USD and Euro CAD. Um, they're both my favorite pairs to trade. What's up, Jen?
What's up?
Pam? Anthony, what's happening? Everybody got their everybody. Ain't nobody vocal tonight, Jermaine.
You said what?
I say ain't nobody vocal tonight. Everybody got their mics on mute.
Oh man, it's all bad.
I want some interaction, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on.
Hey guys, I'm doing.
Let me share my screen right quick. All right, so can y'all see my screen?
No.
Give it a second. Still can't see it?
Uh,
Nope.
uh,
Blank. Get your
who-
All right, one second.
Yeah.
How about now?
yep, now.
Yes.
Can see
All
you
right.
now.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wipe this template clean. Go make it.
No more. You got your name on it.
No, matter of fact. So, all right, so like I was saying before, Euro USD and Euro CAD, they're my favorite two. Why? Because Euro USD acts first, and Euro CAD responds, right afterwards. So you can kind of get an idea of what EuroCAD is going to do based off of what Euro USD does. And on top of that, if you look here, this was this session right here was New York today. Um, this session here is, and now we're in Asia session. So if you look on the template, this template tells you exactly how many pips that particular session gave you. So in Euro today, it only gave 47 pips. Now, if you go over to Euro CAD, it gave 98 pips. So that's why I like to use Euro CAD, even though the spread may be a Euro USD, you still, more trade Euro and trade Euro CAD. So what I look for is I always look to see what the trend is. So I go to the higher time frame and I look a few days back and see where the trend is headed. So this was the most relevant low. This one here came down and never took out the low of the week. That's what this red uh, bar down at the bottom is. That's the low of the week. This never came and took that out. So that's how you know it's overall in the uptrend. So I go down to the 1 hour chart and I do the same thing. So if you look, This is what we saw on the 4 hour, and this is also what we saw. So it's creating higher highs and higher lows. So what I want everybody to kind of get better at is identifying the support and resistance zones as well as drawing trend lines. So do any one of you all have who's straight on the computer and who's straight on the phone?
I do both.
You do both?
Yeah.
What about you, Jermaine?
You said, do I trade on a computer or a phone?
Or both?
What was the question?
Or the phone or both?
I do both, but I like to do it on the computer because I just see everything better.
Mhm. All right. So let me go back here. All right. So first thing first, I'm gonna draw a trend line. So I draw, I typically draw two trend lines. I start at the end of the wick. Uh-oh, that's wrong. Let me use that. So I start at the end of the wick from the most relevant low. I use this one. And you always want to connect 2 to 3 or more candlesticks. So here we have about 3 candlesticks that'll be connected to this one trend line. Um, Here, let me make this a little more so we can see. And I'll draw a trend line from up here, connected to about 3 candlesticks, and I'll draw a trend line at the bottom of the wick. So that way we to look at. So from the most relevant high, and this is one from the relevant low. So let me go back to the 1 hour. Um, all right, so when it comes to drawing the support and resistance lines, you always look to the left and see where price has fallen, has weakened, and where it's turned around at. So if you look here, right here where it's at now, it's on a support line. Right here it was where it okay, so every support line and resistance line as well as trend lines is always going to take a long candle to break through it. So let me show you what I mean by that. So if you look here, this is a zone. Why is this a zone? Because if you look across, this is where price it reacts at this zone. Um, Here it took a long candlestick to break it going up. It took a long candlestick to break it coming down. That's a pretty decent candlestick. It's bouncing off of the support line here. Took a long candlestick to break it both ways, break it again both ways. It's respecting it here. Came up, never broke it, and fell down. This might have been NFP. That might have been NFP through pivot. Um, so what I do, I just draw support and resistance lines, and what you call in between a support and resistance line is a zone. So now up here, this is right now it's in between the zone, and it's respecting this trend line, and it's respecting the one that high up there. So I'm expecting EuroCAD to break this trend line and rise. Why? Because it's like I said before, it's creating new highs and higher lows. So let's go down to a 15-minute chart so we can see it a little better. All right, so when I trade, I look for the best. So I try to always draw trend lines. First thing I'm gonna do, even when I'm not trading, I'm just steady drawing trend lines so I can get an idea of what the market might be trying to do. So um, this trend line it looks pretty good actually, and we're at the high, and at the high is creating a W. I'll go here and you can see it a little better. See this? This is a W. So this might hit this trend line and bounce back up, or it might, just, but this is what you look for at the highs and the lows are the W's and the M's, according to your trend lines and some resistance lines. So when I'm looking for a stop loss, I want to put my stop loss right outside of the zone. So since we're in the zone here, our stop loss is like 1.48 something. I can't remember exactly what it's where. 903, probably what it is. 1.48903 is what the stop loss is, I believe. And when it comes to the take profit, same thing. You look for a support or resistance line. So let me go back to the candlesticks and I'll look up. So we're on the 1 hour, and the next zone looks like it's going to be right here. Let me try to. Uh-oh. We got one right here, one right here. Looks to be right around here. So I'll come and I'll put a support line there and one on top. So this is the next zone. This should be right around where the price should be going at. So what I'll do is I'll go from where we enter the trade is, where we mark up and count exactly around how many pips this will be before we get to this zone, and that's well over almost 110 pips almost. So that's right around where our take profit is. So what I'll do once this trade, if this trade goes in our favor and it comes up, breaks this trend line stop loss, and just try to capitalize on as the trend is going to go. So I'll just lock in the profits, move the stop loss to yesterday's high once it breaks it, and move up a little more, and and like I say, lock in some of those profits. So let's go. Let's just look at Euro USD and kind of see what Euro USD could be doing. So here, let's put some more support and resistance line in here. Ocean Sky always try to figure out, like, you know, making the screen smaller, larger, and thankful for him, he said that you can just use the side of the program to make your screen larger and smaller. So let's see. All right, so we can put another resistance line here. This is another one here. here, another one here, right around there. All right. So I say the same exact thing, but I always first before I look at EuroCAD, like I say, once one does, the other one is gonna follow. So I mean it's definitely respecting the trend line, and it should, like I said, it should come up. Actually, it's already broke. Euro USD has already broke yesterday's high, so that's how we know it's gonna continually go up. And the market moves in threes. What I mean by that is it'll move in 3 days a rise, and you always want to expect the fourth. And there'll be three levels. So this is how you count levels. This is how I count. Many people count them different, but this is how I count levels. This will be one level. This is one level. Let me shut this off for a moment. Um, all right, so this is one level, and because of the consolidation right here, so you have a rise or fall and consolidation. This is level two. It's in level two right now, and this is the consolidation at the level two. So we're looking for the level three rise and maybe level four. Now, well, generated trade yesterday in level two of the drop, and the reason why I felt like I knew exactly what he was seeing is because the previous trade that we won it off of retracement. It was still in a downtrend, but we we traded against the trend, which is really a no-no unless you're skilled. Um, and that's what we did. We went against the trend. And what was how many pips was the last trade we won? Somebody?
Wasn't it like 52 pips or something?
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was about 50 some pips. Yeah, you're right, 50 something pips. So yeah, that was all off of retracement. It was what I was looking. That's what I saw with the trade the other day. So yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, what do you all have trouble with, or need a better understanding of? Anybody? Philip, what's up?
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. No, it's
I mean,
not.
anybody have anything that they need, a little brush up on? Don't be shy, Philip. I see you cut your mic on and cut it back off. What y'all got shy or something tonight? What's going on? Anything that you need, clarification on?
Who's that? It's your phone. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Jen?
I mean, I understand it pretty much, so. I'm still learning, but overall, I think I comprehended it pretty well.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's basically what I look for. I look for um I look for the resistance line to act as support or resistance right outside the high or the low. I mean, right outside the stop loss or the take profit. So, I figured this was a good trade because we had line here, and price is reacting off of the support line. As you can see, when you go back, it's reacting off of it, and it has now broke this support line. So now I'm sorry, it broke this resistance line, and now it's once it breaks a support or resistance, it's the opposite. So since it was resistance at first, and it with this long um, candle, it now acts as resistance. I'm sorry, it now acts as support. So it's supporting the market, supporting prices, and I'm looking forward to break the trend line. So so yeah, let's look at what was it, Euro JPY, the trade? I believe
Um,
so.
yeah, Ocean Sky was talking about the odd, like the GPB odd or whatever.
British pound and Australian dollar.
Right. Right.
To rise. All right now. What was his prediction on that? For the rise?
He hadn't said yet. He was going to give an update in like an hour or so. Probably about another hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay. Yeah. This as well is creating new highs. So here, let's go to the 1 hour. And this was, yeah, it's definitely creating new highs. So this is here. Let's go back a little bit. So this was the midweek reversal. One day a rise, 2 days a rise, 3 days a rise, 4 days of a rise. So I'm guessing he's exactly what it does at around this price because it's close to yesterday's high, but it's already been rising for 4 days.
Now you're looking at
So
GPUSD. He was talking about the AUD.
oh yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. CPAUD.
Be careful.
Got this. Um, this downtrend as well. This We're in the second level of drop. We're actually in consolidation of the second level. So this is level one. Then we have consolidation right here. This is level two,
Mhm.
and all of this is just consolidation. This is retrace consolidation after New York session, consolidation into the Euro. I mean to the Asian session, and it's respecting this movable right outside of Asia fake move this way in fall. Um, or it could it could fall down now, and come up in New York, and then break the in New York. But yeah, I would say that GDP AUD would probably continue on the third level of drop and take out yesterday's low.
Mm.
That's my prediction because I know it's not gonna it's only ranging 100 pips in New York and the the most movement, and it's let's look like it's well over 200 250 pips. Yeah, 200 and damn near 300, yeah, 300 pips away from the high. So that's a long way to go to take out the high. It's closer to the low. So that's my prediction on GBPAUD out here. Somebody talk to me. What y'all need?
So everybody's so quiet.
Come on. Pam, I see you on here. You the one making all that money over there. Talk to me, Pam. What's up?
I'm really just trying to figure out how to put more indicators on my computer, honestly, um, to look at how, you looking at it. That's really all. I mean, I know how to look at it to the point where, um, like the up in the boxes where it's consolidating and stuff like that, but the resistance lines and stuff like that, that's not really something I have on my computer yet. Um,
Where it is.
where's what?
This little small horizontal line,
Yeah.
that's what you use.
Or where are you getting these indicators from, or you just they're just there? Because when I try,
You talking about
I don't really place my trades from my computer. I place them most of the time from my phone, and I look at the charts, but I don't like playing around with the computer because it messes me up.
but you have an iPhone, all right?
Yes.
iPhones have you're able to put trend lines and support and resistance
Yeah,
lines using the
I have
iPhone.
some on I have some on my phone, but what I'm saying for me, looking at it on the computer is a lot
Hmm.
more phone. Just
Do you
looks
have the
completely different.
Do you have the template?
Gotcha.
Like yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean, like I understand the resistance lines and
Honestly,
Go ahead.
um, when you're trading, the best way to understand the market from what I've learned is trading naked, like with nothing on the chart, just so you can understand price movement.
Right.
This is a naked chart, so
What
this
would you
is
say is the best thing to do to have you get in at a good entry price?
support and resistance lines. Support and resistance is three things: support and resistance, the trend line, and the high and the low of the day and the week. So that's where these blue tracers come in, knowing where the high, what a yesterday high and yesterday low was. Wow, this is GPAUD. This is the exotic pair he was just talking about, Ocean Sky. Jen,
Huh?
isn't GPAUD the exotic pair Ocean Sky was just talking about?
Yes.
I'm I'm liking this too. Look how many pips it's giving. It's giving shit in Asia. Look how many pips it's giving. It's a session.
That's a nice
So there's
amount.
no telling exactly. usually runs about roughly about 50 pips, 40 to 50 pips max, and that was 203 pips. No, this was Asia again. This is Asia. That's 203 damn pips.
Nice.
That's a whole lot. Oh, you
Hmm.
know why? Oh no, because that's Australian dollar. But yeah, this is not a bad pair. Well, I take that back. It wicks a lot. That's the only thing. See how long the wicks are?
Mm.
Oh,
That's another thing you look at when picking out a pair to trade is where the wicks are and how smooth it transitions. It doesn't look like it transitions bad. You know, those are to the 15 minute. So
You
yeah.
know, my favorite pair is New Zealand Japanese yen.
Oh yeah. What's the average daily range on that? About what?
I'm not exactly sure,
You sure? You say
but I know that was our first Forex trade, and ever
yeah,
since
that's
then
just
I've stuck with it. Our first Forex trade where we made 95 pips off of that one?
yeah, you did.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. This may be. I think this was midweek reversal. So this is intraday. Oh no, this wouldn't be something that I would take at this moment because it's just not too sure what it might do. But yeah, it's not a bad pair either. It's giving a pretty nice size amount of pips in each session.
and this is what
So
pair?
that was your pair, your New Zealand dollar and Japanese yen.
Oh no, I mean the one we were looking at before. The
The
one that
one before
Ocean
that
sent out.
was GBP AUD.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what this one is. And this is some six range. I think this might be running neck and neck with Euro CAD.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Pam was the one who brought it to my attention that we needed to start doing this more. So yeah, I just figured that I'll hop on. So thank you, Pam.
You're welcome. I think it'd be a great idea for the ones that know how to read the charts to watch one currency pair that you're good at, the one that you like the most. That way
Hmm.
we can stick with one and we can all make personal trades. I'm always going to stick
True
with New
that.
Zealand Japanese yen. So if I'm watching New Zealand Japanese yen and you're watching Euro Canadian dollar and Bruce is watching Euro USD, you know, we can all learn how to make personal trades and get in on different pairs.
Hmm. That was one thing I got out of the habit. Well, I never really formed a habit of sticking to one pair when I first started. I was just all over the place. I see a W, see a M. It's close to the high, close to the low. I just hop on it, no matter what the pair was, and it was throwing off my percentages.
Hmm.
I wasn't that consistent. I didn't become very comfortable with one pair, and that's what all the other more experienced traders were expressing that everybody do, and I was getting. Once I realized that Euro USD moves first and EuroCAD moves second, and EuroCAD gives you more of an opportunity, that's why I stick to that. And just, like you say, just master a pair and move on from there.
Right. Because I mean, and once you learn the
Mhm.
pair, you're gonna learn how it moves. You're gonna learn what it's gonna do on a weekly basis. And it really, although it changes every week, if you learn it, you have a better chance at getting in on different trades and profiting from those trades. So, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I think in the beginning I did a lot of jumping around too, but that's because we never get the same currency pair even with the company. But now I strictly look at certain pairs.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah, what day what day would be best for y'all if we, just lock in a set date we would do every week? What day would be best for y'all? Towards the end of the week, I would think.
Oh,
I'm good for any day.
me too. Any
Okay.
day.
Okay. So let's just keep it set at Thursdays. Thursdays at 9. We'll make that the day where we come on and evaluate the
The
market.
the only day I would say though is Thursdays are boss lady calls. So if we're doing a Google Hangout, Thursday at 9, I think our time is a boss lady call.
It starts at 9 o'clock.
I believe so. Most of them have started
Okay.
at 9. So you just
Right.
want to keep that in mind. If we're going to be in on this on the Google Hangout, we might be having other calls placed through the company.
Friday. But no, Friday's not a good day. Um, 'cause, people get out and out the house on Fridays. Um, I might just use it Friday anyway, cause since it'll be recorded,
Mhm.
and whoever's able to get on just be able to get on. So I think we'll just
Fridays at what time?
maybe 8 o'clock on Fridays.
But what time do we usually end our meetings on Fridays?
What meeting?
Our local meetings? Oh no, that's Saturday, right?
We have
Saturday. Okay, I'm tripping.
yeah
I'm
that's
like, hold on. I'm thinking that's Friday. Okay.
yeah that,
I'm like, we gonna be at a meeting. We can't do a Google Hangout.
yeah. Is Friday fine?
Friday is good for me.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and lock in Friday, and I'll make sure it's a priority that we get on here every week, like that. All right. So let's go back and want to check on today. Okay. Okay. Still respecting this support line and the trend line. It's respecting them both at this point. So yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll end it here and pick it up again next week.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
All right. Good night, y'all.